Upcoming indie strategy games in 2023. Orc War Chief. In this game, you will become an Orc War Chief and fight for your survival of your race, rebuild your village, and train your warriors. Get resources and craft weapons, rise your war banner, and gather the horde. When World of Culture is made, this breaks the current world record by 3 times and will have huge map which will have more than half million hexagonal titles. World of Cultures is a in-deal realistic historical turn-based city building strategy game. Unique features like actual planets, climate simulations, and non-linear progress over more than 60,000 years of human evolution. Players through the ancient world starting in the Ice Age up until the fall of Western Roman Empire. Exploring will be different. There won't be a fog of war because the unit site will be limited by the Earth curve. Map will have exact same Earth curvature. At the beginning of the game, you will only have tiny nomadic tribe. With your decisions, you can earn different cultures. When the time passes, you will earn civilization points. You can use them to upgrade your civilization. At the timeline menu, you can choose any civilization. For example, you can make only Egyptian civilization and become Egypt. Or you can mix them and make your own unique culture and fight with the other cultures. Game developers said there will be a diplomacy option too. In war mechanics, you can put more than 200,000 soldiers in a field. The game looks promising. If you like this game, try to wishlist on your Steam. If you liked the video, please don't forget to press like button and subscribe. If you don't like it, press dislike button. That way I know if I am on the right track or if I am on the wrong track. If you are not lazy, you can write in comments too. Paleolithic is third-person crafting survivor set in Neolithical era, where the players can craft items, unlock new technology, discover the world, build bases, and can either grow their tribe and command the settlements, or you can play the game solo as a one character. Dice Kingdoms is a multiplayer turn-based strategy game where each player must develop their lands and complete of victory through the culture, military conquest, building, and expansive wonder. Strategically, prioritize what you build, efficiency, lay out your anticipating attacks and disease while optimizing your space. Build specialized houses to have more dice. Use re-rolls to try to get the resources you need the most, but nature disease are determined by the number of the skulls rolled. Some nature diseases affect yourself, while some of the affects other players. Automatic battles after choosing the targets. Pledge of your strategic buildings yields many resources. Use force to punish greatly development. There is a demo in the Steam. You can try if you like the game. Lysara Submit Kingdom is a pure city building experience focused on the economy, resource management by surviving despite inhospitable environment. Therefore, the game doesn't have combat or another military aspect. The game is challenging city builder which tasks you creating a new home for your people forced out of the lowlands. Players will establish multiple towns, each on a unique mountain with its own trails. All your mountains coexist in symbiosis, creating a trading network which you can then adjust to your needs and revisiting already developed settlements. Mountains come with a new set of challenges. Different shapes, vegetable zones, resource availability, and weather conditions. Sometimes you will have plenty of room of farming in greenlands. Sometimes you will need to rely on breeding, extracting valuable minerals from regions dangerously close to the peak. If you find yourself in a dire need of certain resource, you can always try to establish a trading route with the other town. One of the danger you will have to deal with mighty avalanches. You can stop them, but you can take preconditions and prepare. If you manage to endure all mountain dangers, build a network of efficiency production chains and satisfy all needs of your people. Circle of Kervazan is different from the other games by building your own scenarios. You can create your own maps and scenarios in editor. You can change landscape, generate plants, and place animals. You can also connect watercourses and create new paths of travels, add new maps, or link existing ones together to a new world. Unique deep simulation of nature in a building strategy game with complex interdependence between humans and nature. Manage simultaneously acquisition, refining, and distribution of resources on multiple maps in different climate conditions. Manage the needs of citizens, have a specific home, workplace, and unique needs. Animals are looking for food, get thirsty, sleepy, and form social groups to find their place in nature. Plants grow and are affected by the actions of the humans, animals, and their environment. Seasons and climates affect the gameplay. As certain plants grow, only under certain conditions. Temperature affects humans, animals, plants, and the environment. Interact and trade with the other factions that produce goods with the same rules as you do. Create your own maps and scenarios in the editor and extend them using mods. Manage the acquisitions, refinement, and distribution of resource goods must be transported to desired location by someone who has the time and the space to do it. Manage the needs of citizens, they are alive and have a specific home, workplace, and broad range of needs and goals. But animals are also looking for a food, get thirsty, sleepy, looking for a social interactions, and try to find their place in the nature. Even plants need water and the right temperature in order to survive. Humans share the same space and resource with the nature, and they can influence each other. While in the beginning of the influence of humans insignificant, it gets more and more important when the city and its needs grow. While playing, there is a risk that some animals or groups will become extinct or explosively multiply depending on your actions. Seasons and weathers affect the gameplay. Certain plants grow in certain seasons, need more water in hot days, or freeze during the cold periods. Humans and animals need more energy to keep warm in a winter or more water in a summer to keep cold. In extreme cases, they are suffer from exhaustion, may even be harmed. Take your time. Grimgrant, build your settlements to survive all the hardship of the dark Slavic Middle Ages and don't get the anger of gods. Create residential and industrial districts. Lay roads, pay attention to villagers' needs and manage resources wisely. Communicate with Slavic gods, fight plagues, rats, hunger, predators, and weather. Use executions, heretics, and nobles for your purpose. Issue decrees developing in the directions church, nobles, and governments. Many random events, your decisions have consequences, and in the case will require you to change your strategy in time. Low Polis is a friendly place city builder game where you become a ruler of a rising community. Begin with a handful resources, build a bring prosperity to your citizens. It always starts from a small village in a far away land. You will need water, food, and basic resources. Set a settlement, expand, and make sure that your subjects get what they need to grow. Farms, decorations, and defensive structures come into play as your domain develops. Complex goods require works and resources which come from the longer production chains. Use what the civilization advice gives you to achieve even more. Reshape with the upgraded buildings. Your population consumes more and new needs arise as the realm grows. Yet improvements comes with the progress. Choose from a variety of next tier buildings and meet increasing demands. You can discover buildings that change the view of your lands, stand strong against the fire and disease. City development comes with the challenges, land according to avoid setbacks. There will be battles and trade with others. Mossfield, a small, cozy city builder style game. Take your time to build the best self-sustained community for your residents in a small, chill, relaxing builder, with no time, pressure, or external forces. In community, all buildings are built from the same foundations and are upgraded via Tech Tree. Refine your space as you discover available buildings options and technologies. Refactor and redefine your space over time to complete your mission. Progress through research levels to progress technology. With the higher level technology, you will have higher expectations to progress. The ancients survive in harsh conditions of prehistoric earth and wild creatures of virgin nature. Research and craft new tools according to your geographical needs. Protect your tribe from the wild animals, cold winters, drought, make them feel safe. You can discover the language and you can create root of religions ideas and combine them to create your own religion and your own culture. Shape your tribe's politics, authoritarian or free people, brutal or peaceful. Each decision will help you deal with difficulties in its own way. Migrate different nodes on the earth to even the most impossible areas and try to survive there. Meet prehistorical animals and be prey to them or make them your own prey. Try to make the best decisions in various events caused by internal or external resources. From being starving hunger getters, you will develop a great tribe with many options on prehistorical technology to great culture breakthroughs. If you like inventing new tools, materials, and crafting options, you will like this game. Research tree is composed of 6 different categories. The tribe science gives you a close look up at your tribe's development. You can see the result of the tribe development on this screen. In addition of visions, tribes maps and tribe states can be observed there. You can check your tribe's members are fed, feeling safe, otherwise they may fight, steal or leave the tribe. Being a tribe doesn't mean traveling and eating together. You have to live together and survive as a community. Outpost Viking is a fully 3D colony simulator and surviving game. If you want, you can take a control Earth in a first-person view for bonuses like hidden rewards and explore. And the game is about managing the balancing your people needs, your economy, your enemy attacks, and alliance desires, bringing the best elements of classic city and colony builders and simulations together with 3 modes of play available: customable sandbox, scenario, and campaign. Use land to your advantage by hunting animals, gathering food, collecting the resource that you need to grow your settlement, and over 6 different types of buildings used for hunting, gathering, production, housing, defensing, and community. Grow your economy, your personal silver, and conquer the new world by trading and raiding. Assign your people jobs best suited for their personalities and manage your happiness by providing what they need. Manage the growth of your settlement and your economy as you expand and make plans for the conquer land, defend against enemy attacks, and set out of race to loot. Forge alliance to benefit your settlement. Builders of China allows you to manage the economy of various Chinese settlements, from the flooded banks of the Yellow River and unpredictable North China plains to rugged western mountain range. Create extensive irrigation to tame the hostile lands, establish harbors, trading outposts, grow your population, research new technologies, and spread your culture and knowledge. Create your own unique complex system of farms, fisheries, workshops, and urban facilities. Overcome these obstacles and forge your own path to greatness. The certain position of China attacks many influences. It will be your duty to balance them out and keep the peace in your kingdom. Different settlements at different levels of development will require specific resources and have their own unique needs and wants. Fail to meet them and population will quickly turn on you. Write in the comments.